Hi, my name is Barry Gottemiller, Associate Broker here at RE/MAX Realty Team, and the Market View was created to give insight into the Southwest Florida real estate market. Our talented team of agents will be sure to keep you entertained and informed. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to our third episode of The Market View. Make sure to stay tuned with us for the rest of the show, where we'll have Charlene on the scene, Ariel's top pick, BG's featured listing, and Karen's business of the week. To begin our third episode, what better subject to talk about than sellers in our market? And what better way than to start this off than talking about our value as RE/MAX agents and our role in this process?
So a realtor can help you with a lot of things, and some of the things that they help you with is stress. We all know we live in a stressful world, and what a realtor does is take away the stress when you're selling your home. They also keep you on track. They keep you on track with timelines, and they help you with negotiation too.
Absolutely. I feel like the selling process, just like the buying, but selling sometimes even more, it's such a daunting task. And it's nice to know that your agent is a one-stop shop during the sale of your property, because you know that they're
there for you
exactly
all day, every day, 24 hours, for the late night phone calls, for the interruptions, for the challenging questions that you just don't know how to answer.
Exactly.
You know, that's what makes it a little bit more easier. And I do have to say, you know, you mentioned taking away some of the stress. With COVID-19, so many kids right now are homeschooling.
Yeah,
There's just so many added stresses for families right now, some that we probably don't even understand. So I think that having somebody to help guide you through this process right now is definitely a bonus. It can actually save you up to 10% overall, you know, in the long run.
So you're saying that by hiring an agent, you get 10% more money back?
Yes.
Wow.
Overall. Correct.
Yeah, so pay 6% commission and you get 10% back. Okay.
Yeah.
We
that
take
sounds
care
good.
of, you know, knowing your costs, your fees, upfront fees, you know, some of the fees that, you know, that people need to be aware of are, you know, your mortgage, title fees.
Right. That's
Moving
true,
costs,
because
you
if
know.
you do have a loan still on the property, you want to ask for that payoff before you even get the property listed, because you want to know what you're going to walk away with to begin with. Yeah, that's true.
And you also want to know what the next move is, you know, so that your real estate agent, your realtor, what we do is we help you, you know, if, you know, for questions, things that you typically don't think of. We problem solve. We jump through hoops to try to make this.
I'm glad you mentioned that about how the day of closing does belong to the buyer.
To the buyer.
It doesn't.
Big mistake.
It doesn't belong to the seller anymore. At that point, you've funded, you've got that check. It's time for you to go. Yeah, we facilitate.
Also, you know, have the ability. We are market experts. We are not Zillow. We are here to make sure that everything that we educate you with or provide you with is a factual data to allow you to make the best decision for you and your families going forward during this process.
And Zillow is known to be very inaccurate.
Well, you know what they say, the A for Zillow stands for accuracy. So
Which we are, like up to 20%, which is a huge percentage right now when you are looking to make max profit. You know, this
yeah,
isn't
so
a time
you
to
should
play.
steer clear when you're looking at
Just
Zillow.
go straight to your agent and they'll give you
And you want that human touch too. I mean, Zillow, these other, you know, online websites, they don't give you that human touch that an agent does, that we do. We're there for you. And you have a question, give us a call anytime. We're 24/7 pretty much. I mean, we do need time to sleep, but you know, we get to you.
The sleep is for the week.
But we do, you know, we're there for you, and we will make it happen for you. So
You're right. We run the comps, we do the CMAs, we go out to the properties, we give you those BPOs, so you have a very close to near perfect price by the time you go list. And so,
And us on BG and Company, we always go above and beyond for our clients. So.
Always.
yeah,
Yes.
with the
We are
one-stop shop.
bilingual as a team.
Yeah.
We have a lot to offer you. So you're not just working with us individually, but you're working with us as a team.
Yeah, so
as
when
a
you
team.
when you get us, you don't just pay for one agent. Like in most brokerages, you're gonna get a team of agents that are gonna be supporting you during the process. So it's the one-stop shop.
So when you list with RE/MAX, when you sell with us, We put you on everything. I mean, Remax is well known. It's a worldwide brand, and we have, again, we have connection with other agents. We put this on social media, on websites. So, you're going to get the most exposure whenever you list with us out here at Remax.
Everybody knows the red balloon.
Absolutely.
Everybody
So
knows the balloon.
you are backed by a powerful brand when you're listing with the
Exactly.
Remax agent. And it's true because you do get online. Not only do you promote on your social media platforms, there's also web pages within social media platforms
Right.
that are strictly for agents that are possibly
pages are huge,
exactly
you
that
know?
they're promoting for their buyers in other places wanting to relocate for our sellers here
Yeah.
in Southwest Florida. So you're getting promoted absolutely everywhere, even places that you don't even see online because you don't belong to those pages.
Correct.
You're being promoted to.
We got TikTok now, Instagram, we've got Twitter, we've got our YouTube channel, which, thank you for subscribing to our channel.
Yes.
And so many other options right now. So we are definitely in a
Technology is a blessing.
Yeah, technology brings us together. So even if you're across the world, you could possibly buy a home in Southwest Florida as well.
And
So,
why not?
One of the most daunting tasks that one takes on is that of the selling process and all the stress that's involved. So we're here to give the insight and the value that we add as Remax agents when we become their one-stop shop when selling their homes. Just like you go see the doctor when you're sick, you come and see a Remax agent when you're ready to sell your home. Thank you, ladies, for all that valuable information. And after hearing all of this, I wouldn't want to sell my home by myself either. So if
wouldn't
I could
either.
maybe give one of you a call, I will.
Absolutely.
We're here for you.
On to a quick break, and when we come back to the Market View, we're gonna have Charlene on the scene, and we'll be talking about the mistakes that sellers make when selling their properties.
Hey, did we do that termite inspection?
That discount agent said we didn't need to.
Welcome back to the Market View. Before we get into mistakes sellers make, Char, what do you have for us?
I'm Charlene on the scene, and I'd like to share with you my favorite destination here, and that is 31 Produce, You Pick Farms. Thank you. Hey everybody, it's Charlene on the scene, and this week's episode, I'm taking you to one of my favorite spots, and that's 31 Produce, You Pick Farms. There's nothing sweeter than a fresh red tomato or a crisp cabbage from your very own backyard. Well, 31 Produce is the next best thing. You can venture out to the fields, pick your very own fresh veggies, fruits, herbs, and flowers. 31 Produce has a neat little cafe with outdoor seating, a full menu, and fun gift shop. If you don't feel like picking your own veggies, you can purchase them from the outdoor market. They have some of the most succulent strawberries and tantalizing tomatoes. If you visit, you must try some of the farm fresh cooking, ice cream, and pies. My favorite thing to do here is pick fresh strawberries, blackberries, and sunflowers. 31 Produce is family owned and operated since 2008. With fall approaching, 31 Produce will be hosting their 6th annual Pumpkin Patch starting Saturday, October 10th at 10 o'clock a.m. This event's going to have live music, tractor rides, petting zoos, gem panning, vendors, food trucks, free admission, and parking. Pumpkins will be located throughout the fields for your picking pleasure. They have little areas set up for family pictures. Please remember this is a free event, so please pay for your pumpkins to keep this family fun event going. 31 Produce is open every day except for Mondays from 7:30 a.m. through 5:30 p.m., excluding holidays. Please follow the link below for future events and updates on all current U-Pick items.
Love it. Thank you, Char. Looking forward to visiting. So now, if you've gotten this far in the show, you must be wondering mistakes sellers make. So here are the top 10 things and the tips to fix them.
Now, Des, could you
True.
please share with us a little bit as to why having a licensed professional agent will save you money and take away a lot of the aggravation?
Absolutely. Well, the first thing is statistically 80% of for sale by owners do end up listing with an agent. The other part is when a lot of times for sale by owners are thinking of listing their home on their own, it's usually the commission.
Correct.
When it comes to commission, we do charge 6%, but of that 6%, 3% does go to the buyer's agent. Some people have misconception as to whom that money goes to, and a percentage of it does go to the agent who brought in the buyer for the property of that seller. And the other part is with 10% that you're losing in the sale of your home by not listing with an agent to save 6% commission, in the end, was it really worth it?
For real. No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. I mean, there's other things too that a realtor does. You know, they tell you how to stage your home. They tell you to, you know, clean.
Right.
And, you know, clean. Having a
Decluttering is huge when trying to sell your home. I mean, it's just a mess that doesn't need to be there. And a lot of
turns off the buyers
Yeah.
when they come in and look at the home.
homeowners, they just, you know, they want to keep picture frames of their families. And
Personal
you know what?
items.
Minimalistic is the way to go when you're trying to sell your home. Depersonalization, I mean,
Starting off with a list, like in the beginning, is something that we can help advise you with, and like
Right.
going over,
Yes,
like, you know, the basic to-do things that you need to do to prepare your home to list it properly and target it to the right, you know, audience.
make a plan, you know,
Right.
separate piles, yes and no. Everything in your home should have a place.
Absolutely. And I don't know about you, but when I go show homes to my buyers, they're usually the first time buyer. They're really excited. It's their first investment. So they're going and it's mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, cousins. It looks
The
like a
whole
family reunion.
family. The whole family.
And here's the thing, when they move, it's like a pack. So that's why it's so
Yeah.
important to have the home decluttered, because if we're going to the kitchen, everybody's going to the kitchen. If we're going to see the master bedroom, everyone's
Everybody.
going there. And so if the sellers, obviously we understand that they're in the process of selling the property, but this is also going to be somebody's future home.
Right.
And because of that, you need to look at the property just as if when you were looking at your first home.
Present it, yes,
You have to
and
present it correctly.
Yeah.
Personal level for them.
Because if it's full of boxes and clutter, it's hard for you to look past that.
People don't want to buy a mess.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah,
they want to
exactly.
buy something that's
So what are some other things I know that are huge when it comes to listing your property? What should we do before
curb
that?
appeal is a huge thing. You know, that's the first thing that you see when you look at a property. You know,
Absolutely.
fresh paint, do they have mulch? Just little things that could help spruce up.
Windows. Clean your windows.
Yes, that's
Power washing too.
Yeah,
I mean,
pressure
people
washing
will
the
think
That is so important. And it's so small. It's little things like power washing, like
That could make
you know,
the
house look
pressure
brand
washing
new.
the house
Yeah.
so that you know clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I've had people show up and they walk away just because of the
It
curb
looks
appeal.
dirty. You don't
So-
want to buy a dirty home.
Exactly, and it could be impeccable inside, but they couldn't get past what the outside looked like. So
That's
the curb
another
appeal.
point though, and why it's important to hire an agent rather than to show the home yourself. Number one, you don't want to be in the home. Remove yourself from the home and all your personal feelings and attachments that cloud your judgment and moving forward and making decisions. Allow somebody like us to come in, deal with the family, deal with all the aggravations and questions, and we can easily distract them from things that are negative, you know, whether
Right.
it be a flaw, something that you may want to move forward with. It's our job to direct them into all of the right, you know, angles while touring the home, or to pay attention to all the positive points. You know, there's a lot of things that, you know, one person walk in might fixate on that one, you know, area. As a realtor, we know, hey, yeah, let's just keep on moving. We protect you, we fight for you, we take care of all of your.
Another really important thing when you're, and here's a tip that, and it could also be a mistake that a seller does make, is not inspecting the property prior to listing it. You need to know in what conditions the home is.
And what you
So-
can do to fix
Exactly.
it before you
Exactly.
list it.
Exactly. So
you don't run into any
pre-list,
problems.
inspections, even appraisals. Sometimes you really want to know what your home
it's
is
gonna
worth.
appraise,
So
yeah.
instead of over appraising it, go ahead, pay that little extra money and have the home
Let us
appraised.
give you the bargaining power that you
Exactly.
need to have with
Exactly.
yourself.
And it is bargaining. When you say you have an inspection report, I mean, that makes your listing look even better, because like, hey, I have a list,
They already
you know,
did it, got it
inspection
done,
report.
Exactly.
Here it is.
So What are some other tips? I know that staging is extremely important sometimes when it comes to
knowing also though where to put your money when you're putting your money into your
Right.
repairs and when you're trying to fix it up, because I think a lot of sellers have this idea of like, oh, I'm going to put money into decorating this, or I'm going to repaint this bedroom or redo this. Well, you know, not always when you put money into your property you're going to get that money back.
Exactly.
It's our job to help
Create a
advise or
team.
create
Yeah.
a plan for you to help improve the home the best way possible without, so that you get your money back, so you're not losing money.
Wonderful. I love it. These are all amazing tips on the major mistakes that sellers make. And hopefully someone took some notes that's watching, or better yet, why don't you give us a call here at our team and we could share that checklist with you. And now to a quick break, and we'll be back with Ariel's top pick.
I have a question about my listing price.
Updating listing to Lizard Heights.
No, listing price.
Wizard Kites.
Can I talk to a real human agent, please?
And welcome back to the Market View. Before we get into our last segment, Ariel, what do you have for us today?
Today's episode, I'm going to be talking about different happy hours in Southwest Florida.
Love it.
When it comes to quenching your thirst in Southwest Florida, it couldn't be easier on the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel. With many places offering all-day specials and nightly happy hours, you'll find yourself on island time in no time at all. Here are some of my top picks for happy hours in Southwest Florida. In Cape Coral, wine connoisseurs will love sipping on reds, whites, and rosés at Cork Soaker's Deck and Wine Bar, where the popular 4 Play at 4 special, featuring a tantalizing $4 menu, is on from 4 to 6 p.m. every day. Come by land or sea to the Naughty Mermaid Dockside Bar and Grill for their daily happy hour from 3 to 6 p.m. to indulge in half-price flatbreads, wings, and refreshing drink specials. If you're looking for a good deal with a view, the Cottage Bar on Fort Myers Beach offers early happy hour from 12 to 6 p.m. 7 days a week. If you're in the mood for fresh seafood to go with an icy cold beer, head to Pinchers for all-day hour specials of 2-for-1 domestic drafts, house wines, well drinks, and house margaritas. Located on Sanibel Island, voted Best Place for Entertainment of the Island's 2017, George and Wendy's Seafood Grill on Sanibel features local and national live music acts on almost every night of the week. Monday through Friday, enjoy drink specials from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. When you're on island time, it's always the right time for happy hour. Not only will you find the best drink specials on the prettiest patios, but you'll also find top-notch entertainment and the friendliest locals. These places are only the beginning, so when the time is right, start planning your trip to the beaches of Fort Myers and Sanibel.
Love it. We're going to have to check it out. So going on to our next segment, sellers, why sell now? So why should they sell now?
We are in a seller's market right now. We have a 65% absorption rate right now within the Lee County area, and homes are not lasting.
Properties are going super fast
Yes,
right
they
now.
are.
I mean, honestly, even trying to host an open house in today's market, you can't because they're already, closing deals as soon as you want to try and, get
Do
in
an
there.
open house.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
You can't.
Yeah, overwhelming, almost coming in so fast that it's almost hard to negotiate them. They're coming
Yeah.
in that fast and rapidly. So.
Yeah, right now in Lee County, we do have 2 months of inventory being sold. So in a neutral market, we're usually looking at 4 to 6 months. So homes are flying right now. They are moving fairly quickly. And that makes it a little difficult on buyers.
Right.
But it's extremely ideal for sellers because we're seeing more and more above list offers coming in
Right.
and bidding wars. So a huge thing to talk about is actually like the fair market. How
Yeah.
should you market your home when you're in this kind of
Correct.
market right now?
Yeah, going back to segment 1, as we discussed a little bit, is like to hire the right agent is to know how to market the house. And right now, I would say putting it at, if not fair market value, below value so that we can start the bidding war and get you the top dollar that you wish to have on your home sale.
We kind of know what's going on in the market day to day, and not just as a nation. We need to look at specifically city, even between Cape Coral, Fort Myers, there's a difference.
Absolutely,
There is a difference when it comes to pricing.
But average, we're looking at 98% list to sale ratio. So sellers are getting almost 100% of what they list their homes for.
Yeah, that's
Now,
insane.
obviously, we can't get into details of whether concessions are involved or that sort, but we do know that they're getting 98% of list to sale. So if they do go in at overpricing, it should be with the condition of being able to give concessions to the buyers. But when you price right, then the buyers are the ones who are going to come in over list price so that they can request
Because they
those
want that home.
Exactly. And they need those concessions so that they themselves are the ones who will determine what they're willing to give.
Ultimately, yes, correct.
But sellers don't get discouraged, because buyers are buying. I mean, right now we're seeing, and this is totally off topic, but interest rates are still low. So we are seeing people still buying homes. So it's not, you put your house on the market, you're not going to see anybody.
Homes are flying.
They are.
It does. Do you recall, like every year, we have a certain percentage of people relocating to the state of Florida to buy up inventory? Do you recall what that
If I'm not
percentage
mistaken,
is?
it's 10,000 a
Every year.
So
So-
we don't have even enough supply for that demand that we have. So if someone is interested in selling, especially in the midst of COVID, unfortunately, due to a pandemic, a lot of people are wanting to relocate. So it's a hot moment for sellers to want to put their home on the market. If you have some equity built in or you bought the home cash, it's a good time to find out what your home is worth, because you are going to get top dollar. We're getting closer to what prices were back in 06, and that's the peak of what inventory was.
And who wouldn't want to live in beautiful Southwest Florida?
Absolutely.
I mean, we live where people vacation. So.
Absolutely. So it's a great time for selling your property. It
And
really
if
is.
you are on the fence about selling your property right now because you're worried about maybe relocating, again, this is another reason why you want to hire an agent, so that we can advise you on how to go forward from here.
Absolutely.
You know, like, now is the time to make your max profit. Now is the time to maybe purchase that home that you guys have always been talking about or dreaming about with the low interest rates.
Exactly.
There are a lot of perks to being in this position right now, so now is a good time to take advantage
And
of
us at
everything.
BG and Company, we are more than happy to help.
Absolutely. Yes, we are. So let's take a quick break. But before that, our team lead VG has his featured listing of the week.
This week's featured listing is a fixer-upper perfect for a do-it-yourself homeowner or an investor looking to fix and flip. As we say, location is everything, and in Southeast Cape Coral, this home is in a wonderfully established neighborhood, great for families, retirees, or vacationers. The home definitely has room for a buyer's TLC and their personal touch, but it is in great shape structurally. The AC is newer, as is the roof, and there are hurricane impact windows throughout the entire house, as well as hurricane impact sliding glass doors. With a screened lanai, pool, and a fenced yard, you won't want to miss this opportunity. This home is currently listed for sale at $218,000. Call, text, or email us to see this home or any of our other fixer-uppers here in Southwest Florida.
Hey, did you hear from the real estate agent?
No.
Anything from the agent?
No.
Anywhere from the agent?
No.
Yes, yes, yes.
No. No. No.
And welcome back to the Market View. Karen, could you share a little bit about that amazing business you've been telling us about?
Yes, of course. Today my featured business is Not Your Grandma's Picnic. My featured business is Not Your Grandma's Picnic, a luxury picnic experience like no other. Actually, I don't think there's a service like this in Southwest Florida or anywhere else. This Bohemian Picnic service offers comfort, privacy, and delicious food. You pick the location, such as the beach, park, or even backyard, and they bring everything else. This is perfect for date nights, anniversaries, proposals, etc. Want a backyard movie night? They can bring it to you. Projector, screen, lanterns, pillows, Wild About popcorn buffet, candy cart, and cooler of drinks. All you have to do is bring your device with your movie of choice. They also offer kids picnic parties that is customized according to the client's theme. For more information, such as pricing and different picnic options, you can visit their Facebook page at Not Your Grandma's Picnic or email them at bookings@notyourgrandmaspicnic.com.
And as we come to the end of our third episode of The Market View, we'd like to say thank you for joining us. And if you're a seller who's interested in selling now or need the list of tips for selling your home or would like a free market analysis, feel free to reach out to our team here at BG & Company. We're composed of a group of diverse, multilingual professionals where we service areas from Miami-Dade up to DeSoto County. You get what you pay for. And with most sellers, you receive a single agent as representation. With us, you'll receive a team of agents at your disposition. Make sure to join us for our next episode of The Market View, where we will be talking about new construction versus resale. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to follow me, Naidez Mas, on social media.
And I'm Karen Gomez. You can follow me on social media.
My name's Ariel Myers, and you can follow me on all my social media platforms.
And I'm Charlene Lane. Please follow me on all of my social media sites. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you guys.
See you next time.